Hello, this is your paranormal archaeologist, digital archaeology, bringing you 10 more of the scariest encounters ever caught on camera. Let's have a look, shall we? In this first one, posted to the ghost section of Reddit, the OP states that his sister and fiance were the only ones outside at the time. He states that this was in July of 2023, and the fiance is the one leaning over the table. And it was, as I said, just the two of them out when you can clearly see some sort of image there. It's definitely translucent. And then you have this one here, which is definitely pretty bizarre, as you can clearly make out the head, two legs, and two arms and body. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty cool evidence of the paranormal. How do you feel about this one? As many people in the comments have said, it's potentially just an after image. And just some blurring or whatever, and it's simply just pareidolia and not really paranormal. But how do you feel about these two images? As I said, there's this one and this one. Let me know how you feel on this one in the comments, and on to the next. This next one, posted to the unexplained section of Reddit, the OP states that her and her kids were out for a fun day. As you can see, they're in a park. The OP states that she was taking a bunch of photos in this one section, and in this particular one, no other photo, there was a mysterious figure, as you can see in the background right there. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty weird. The OP states that she took a few more photos after this, and this figure did not appear in any of the photos before or after this one. And rightly so, she called her kids back as she was a bit worried. What does that look like to you? Is it some sort of elusive cryptid, maybe? Or is it just simply pareidolia and a trick of the mind, and the OP, as someone else in the comments stated, is just potentially a burnt out stump of a tree? Let me know how you feel about this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the unexplained section of Reddit, the OP states that him and his girlfriend were out one night when they heard this very bizarre sound. He states that for some reason, which has brought him to the sub, that his friend could not hear it, and he was looking for validation that others could hear it. Let's have a listen.
Heavy, because bitch, if it's in the storm, I'm going home. The people in that truck was looking at me crazy too, because I was looking crazy.
You make of that bizarre sound, as there's clearly some sort of humming going on, and how friend couldn't hear it, I have no idea. In the comments, people have said that they've heard similar sounds. I've never heard that kind of sound, but what do you think? Is this all just an elaborate prank and hoax for the people of Reddit, or is this a legit thing, or maybe an alarm even, given that there are buildings around? Let me know how you feel on this one in the comments, and the next. This next one, also posted to the unexplained section of Reddit, the OP states this following video belongs to a friend of his. So his friend was at home alone watching some TV when he suddenly heard this bizarre whistle. The OP states that the whistle the friend heard lasted for 40 seconds, and then so the friend tried, I guess, prompted him to start recording, as we will see. Let's have a listen. As you just heard, there was a small whistle right there at the beginning, leaving the poor concerned individual obviously trying to figure out what the whistle was from. The OP states the friend never did figure it out. People in the comments have said anything from wind to the air vents, maybe even a smoke alarm battery. What do you think that is? Is this all just an elaborate prank, or is there something sinister going on here that the OP's friend needs to be seriously worried about? Let me know how you feel this one in the comments, and on to the next. This next one posted to TikTok. Basically, this person is recording as they're putting a dish into the sink when it seems the playful spirit they have in their house decides to make itself known. Let's have a look.
Excuse me, are you back there again? This has become its favorite spot. Now, and there he is. Okay, that's enough water, please. Okay. Everyone can see you in their reflection, bud. Everyone can see you in their reflection. And it's gone. Okay. I know he's not in here, but I just want anyone who's watching to see. This is too small, but just look, it's not. I just wanted you to see. The cabinets are knocking again. I'm leaving. Ouch. That's enough for today.
What do you make of that? As you can clearly see the apparition in the reflection of the refrigerator, and also the fact that it turns the
I know
TV
he
on
can.
multiple times. I don't know about you, but that's pretty creepy and spooky. But what do you think? Do you think this is an elaborate hoax and just some stitched together footage? Or is this a real paranormal capture? Let me know how you feel. This one in the comments. And on to the next. And this next one posted to the paranormal section of Reddit. As you can see, this is from a camera placed in this person's bedroom when they seemingly hear this loud bang. Let's have a listen. As you can see by that, the person in the bed is seemingly roused awake by that loud bang, as he's definitely unable to figure out what is actually going on. I don't know about you, but that would have me freaked out. How would you feel if you were sleeping and suddenly roused by a loud bang? As we can't really see or make anything else out about whether or not they have any animals or anything of that nature, or wind or whatever. We're really unable to make a clear judgment, but let me know how you feel on that one. Is this paranormal or simply something more explainable that the OP, that the person in this footage is just not aware of it at that moment? And on to the next. In this next one, posted to the paranormal section of Reddit, the OP states that this is in his friend's pet shop late at night when no one is there. Let's have a look and see what the camera captured. What do you seemingly make of that? As you can see, poor Fido there is walking when it seems something out of nowhere kicks him. I don't know about you, but that's pretty creepy. Some in the comments section have speculated that maybe the dog tripped or freaked out about something. For me, it's really the way the back end of the dog almost goes flying that tells me this is maybe something paranormal. As the OP stated, his friends have had similar instances. How do you feel about that one? People in the comments right, and old Fido there simply freaked himself out, or is it something truly paranormal? and a ghost, for some reason, is kicking a Doge. Poor Fido. And on to the next one. In this next one, posted to the Paranormal section on Reddit, the OP states that he was in his friend's house when he captured these photos. He also states that this is the only other paranormal experience he feels that he's had, other than when he was 4 or 5 years old, so many years ago. He states that with the naked eye, they couldn't see anything, and he took a video 360 and captured these stills where he clearly sees something there. He also states that his friend told him his uncle died in that very spot in a bed a couple years ago from cancer. He says that the face is definitely indistinguishable, but you can clearly see it wearing a hat and black coat. Now, I don't know about you, but there's definitely something there. People in the comment section are rightly speculative about this, about whether or not it truly is a paranormal encounter or simply a clever trick of the light and some pareidolia, maybe. But how do you feel of this? Is that a paranormal capture and someone or something of the unknown kind is standing there, or is this all just an elaborate hoax? Let me know how you feel on this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this next one, posted to the paranormal section of Reddit, these two people are seemingly using a Ouija board. As you know, Ouija boards tend to attract all manner of spirits. They said for this one, they were at Chillingham Castle doing an investigation. This woman and her niece were over by the cemetery when they were using the Ouija board in question. And she said that her niece took her finger off the planchette when it seemingly shot up. Let's have a look.
Yeah, but they're doing other bits. Did you want to try and do where you sit then, Steve? Along the outside. Tell them we got some movement. It's kind of stopped. Oh my God. What was that?
I don't know, I just moved it and it moved, it slid. Very creepy.
Well, should it have slid?
I don't know.
Oh my God, I don't know. That looked like it moved forward like a lot. Oh my God, oh my God. No, it wasn't my hand. But is it on a slope? It's on a bit of a slope though, isn't it?
It's a slope. But a slope enough for it to move that far, is it?
I don't know. Pull it back.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Are you here?
How do you feel about that one? As I'm a bit, I guess, speculatory on this one, as it's hard to say whether this person's hand truly left the planchette and whether it shot up by itself or whether it was pushed. As people in the comments have rightly so said, they also believe that this person moved it. But how do you feel? Did the planchette move on its own or was it pushed? Let me know how you feel of this one in the comments, and on to the next one. In this last one posted to TikTok, the OPs have set up a laser grid. Let's have a look and see what they captured. What do you make of that? As clearly something is breaking the laser grid, and then the door opens in the back. I don't know about you, but that's definitely a pretty cool capture. I have to say, this could be proof that we are not alone, and there's beings do cross over from the other side. Let me know how you feel about this one in the comments. Until next time, digital archaeology. For more spooky videos, watch this next video.